But I got an interesting question for you. When he said the harvest is truly plentiful, but the laborers are few, this is back in Matthew 9, verse 37. And then in verse 38, he says, therefore, pray the Lord of the harvest to send out laborers into his harvest. When he says the harvest is plentiful, but the laborers are few, who are the laborers at this point in time? Jesus. He's the laborer. When he says few, he was not messing around. He's the laborer. And he's telling his disciples, pray that pray the Lord of the harvest that he would send out laborers into his harvest. If you were with Jesus and Jesus said, pray for this, like he's looking at you, pray for this, would you pray for it? I surely would. I'd be like, oh, okay, Lord, like right now, Lord, please send laborers into your harvest. Well, the disciples get told by Jesus to pray. No doubt they prayed. And the very next thing that we read, which is in Matthew chapter 10, verse 1 says, and when he had called his 12 disciples to him, he gave them power over unclean spirits to cast them out and to heal all kinds of sickness and all kinds of disease. So Jesus is like, there's not enough laborers. I have compassion for these people and I'm healing all their sicknesses and all their diseases, but they're scattered. They don't have a shepherd. There's not someone to keep them from falling back into captivity, from getting off track. And he's saying, pray that there would be more laborers. So they pray, and right away, he calls his 12 to him, and he gives them power over sickness and disease. And look at this in verse 7 of Matthew chapter 10. It says, and as you go, preach, saying, the kingdom of heaven is at hand. So he wasn't just giving them power to, like it says in Luke 4:18, open the eyes of the blind and other physical healings. He was giving them power to preach the good news, just like he says at the beginning of that verse. And here they are. He's saying, as you go, preach, saying, the kingdom of heaven is at hand. Heal the sick, cleanse the lepers, raise the dead, cast out demons. Freely you have received, freely give.